Well, folks, welcome to another awesome episode. Gonna have quite a few catches in this one today. We're running a pretty good line, me and my little buddy SJ, and starting to spread out a little bit, and should be a good one. Should have lots of catches in here, some strategy. We're going trapping, so I got an empty seat right here, and it's for you guys. Here we go. Oh gosh. And have a great day. We are changing out our dry dirt from the fall season. It's ground is just now hard as a rock. We should have done this a little bit earlier. And then we've got another bucket over here. We're going to start using waxed dirt. It's always important the later into the season for us here in Missouri to change out our dirt. And I usually use dirt from on top of my peat moss. That's typically what I do. This was the dirt. It looks really the same, but there's waxing with that. We're just going to change out. I'm just going to use waxed dirt from here on out till February. That way we can keep our traps running a lot longer. Pretty important. It's kind of a staple around here. I like to use peat moss just because it's cheaper. So if I run a lot of sets, that's why I'm doing that. But if you want to run a handful of sets through the winter months, it might be a good option just to use straight wax dirt or wax sand, whatever you want to do. They're about the same. If I throw a little bead of water on top of that, a little water on that, it'll bead. But dry dirt, it'll go straight through and it'll freeze. This will give me a good, probably another week and a half. My traps, I expect my traps to be working at least a week and a half in length, if not 2 weeks. Would be the best. I get a little bit of moisture comes through. In about a couple days I need to check my traps. Otherwise, I let the feet of the animals check them for me. There you go, folks. SJ is going to tell us about this catch here in a second. We're going to get this dispatched. Alright, SJ, so we just did our dispatch. Nice. Was it a male or female?
He's a female.
It's a female. Really nice coyote. Nice full coyote. Tell us about this set, SJ. I know a lot of our viewers are probably wondering how'd you catch that coyote, buddy?
And it's a T-bone set.
T-bone set, yeah. And SJ and I were just talking about this, and I just got back from a Texas trip, and SJ was saying he wasn't catching. How long has this set been sitting here?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And he caught a possum like the first day or two?
Yeah, first day.
So almost 2 weeks. And now the temperature is like 20 right now. We got a bunch of weather. And a lot of them are almost to where they need to be worked over. So about 2 weeks on that set. Did you do anything? Rebaiting, relure? No. So there you go. It just goes to show you persistence will pay off. And we happen to have a camera on this location, so we can monitor it as far as activity. You just weren't missing all that time. It took 2 weeks for that coyote to come back, right?
Yeah.
We might have had a coyote that came through at one other time, but I'm pretty proud of you. So hang in there, guys. Persistence does pay off, and we're gonna get this reset. It's so nice out here. Well, we got a nice catch up here, boys. nice one. It's like this one's a blonde. Nice blonde coyote. I've been really discouraged myself because this location right here is, you can't beat it. I've got a T-bone set right here that they just kind of mark as they kind of pass through, and that was kind of the location. My little buddy SJ's got a dirt hole over here. I'll get back to you, buddy. Hold it, hang in there. It's unworked. I'm looking for a bobcat in this location. I've got another set over here on the corner over here as everything kind of transitions through. So there you go. Nice deep catch. Beautiful coyote. Definitely a blonde, almost like a cinnamon color. Got a missing piece on his tail. This is the breeding season right now, guys, so it'll be interesting to see what this will be. So, all right, I'll get that dispatch and we'll keep moving. Well, dispatch is done. For a Missouri coyote in my area, you can't beat a coyote like this. He's not really full, but I call it like it looks like a cinnamon. If you've ever caught a cinnamon raccoon, that's what he looks like. I wouldn't say he's quite like a blonde, but this is a female. A little pink on the flank, but nice coyote. So, but yeah, the location on this, I just had a T-bone. And you know, isn't that kind of funny, guys, how I've got 3 sets here. My son SJ's got a good set over here behind me. And there's a bit of a gate hole right here as everything kind of transitions around it. But isn't that funny how every day for like a week, this set right here on this corner was the one that just kept getting worked. And the other 2 never really got worked. And it's just funny how that is. And, you know, a lot of times I might say, well, I'd set over here. One of my favorite teachers, who I won't mention his name. I just feel like I'd discredit him if I did. RW. He used to say, set right with the wind, set wrong with the wind. So when I set those location areas, I do like to play the wind. So I'm setting right with the wind, I'm setting wrong with the wind in case the wind is variable or changes. So that's kind of how I pick my location and how I set my traps. I usually like to have something that kind of sticks out a little bit. But this stuff right here, this brushy stuff, and thick over here, thick on this side, I mean, that's the sort of stuff I'm looking for cats. So if I had a good cat cage trap, man, get a little snow, you set that sucker down in there. Of course, you gotta catch coons. But if it gets real cold, man, I'd like to have about half dozen cat traps and just hide them in that brush. Because there's gonna be a cat running through. There's a culvert right here. Yeah, there's a culvert right there. Those cats are gonna run that culvert. So anyway, so it just kind of goes to show you I can kind of get discouraged, and hope you guys don't get discouraged, but if you do, just hang in there. Nice, beautiful coyote. I'm gonna get him thrown in the back of the truck, and I'll show you guys a few more sets. It's the breeding time of year, so I do like the post type sets, mostly because they just kind of cruise through, and they don't spend a lot of time on a lot of these sets. When they're right in the middle of the breeding season, the post sets work really good as a secondary. So, all right, I'll show you guys some more sets. All right. Hopefully we're using some noise canceling as I drive. Really a nice day here in Missouri. Beautiful skies. Can't beat it. We've struggled a lot with just wet weather. Ever since our trapping season began, we've had to deal with the mud, which usually December, we had some good freezes, but we never had a good drying period. So we pretty much this year have really been dealing with the mud. And I know you guys deal with that too, and that's probably one of the more frustrating things. I mean, like, I can handle the precipitation, the weather, but let it dry out. Got 2 sets right here. Here's one. You got one down here in this ditch and then one on the corner. So, my buddy SJ and I, we figured there's going to be a cat coming through here. Gosh, if we had a little snow on the ground, if I had another week, I bet I'd catch a cat here. It's so weird. But it is what it is. I know they got to be coming through here on this ditch. Nice thing is, when it freezes, a lot of your raccoons hole up. So I don't know. There's my cat set. Just a little dirt hole off of the mainline ditches. All them cats. That's what I'm looking for. There's a cat coming through there. It's gonna go through that tube right there. Amazingly, I haven't caught a lot of raccoons here, so you'd have thought I'd catch raccoons every day, right? And whatever, I'll get that pulled and keep moving. Well, my little buddy SJ, he's over here making a set. I'm a little possum catcher, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch a bobcat here off of this point. It's really just a matter of time. I do usually really well over the hill. So I've got a set over here on this corner piece. And we had a lot of good coyote tracks coming through here. So really trying to connect on a bobcat, aren't we, SJ? He hasn't caught his first bobcat yet, so we're real close. But how many curs have you caught right there?
One possum.
That's it? I thought you had something there earlier.
No,
like a raccoon or
no,
something?
Raccoon, but we didn't.
Yeah. It is what it is, right, SJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very big possum, though. But, well, what I like about this so much, not only is it on the corner of the point, like what you would call a stall out point. That's what I call these. I get done hunting these or get ready to start these. Is this ditch right here. Cats a lot of times will pop out of that ditch. And then they go up over the hill. Some coyote scat right there. Imagine I cut a track here, a little snow or something. Now, if you're in a state that allowed 220 conibears, that right there would probably be a good location. Alright, we're gonna catch a cat here, aren't we, SJ? Okay, we're gonna catch a cat here?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Well, my little buddy SJ, he's making a set here. Still got the classic feather. Another nice long system. This is a big timber back here. And it goes probably for miles. And I usually do really well right here. Definitely looking for a cat. We're on the corner post. He went in. And then I a lot of times will catch coyote out here. We still have our infamous feather. We can do this in our state, can't we, SJ?
Yeah.
It's got an egg weight midline. That'll keep it together. Real good location. I mean, I'm really surprised we haven't connected here already, just because I love the cedars. Usually the cedars is something I'm always looking for when I'm looking for cats. Always do really well around cedars. Just a real simple bean stubble set. Walk through. Some turds on the backing. Lots of catches. No, not as many catches. Been kind of slow lately. I don't know, it's a bit weird. But it's probably been enough for a video. So I'll have hopefully some. I need to get on some better ground. Get a big line out. We got a little bit of rain coming through. tomorrow. They're talking about almost an inch of rain, so snow I can handle, but the rain makes it harder to access a lot of my ground, so I don't want to tear up fields. Anyways, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe, otherwise click the big thumbs up. I'm Jinx, and have a great day.